I think humans doing the right things and then AI assisting them with things that we naturally are not that great at is probably the right solution. I think that leads us into our conversation topic around talent and leadership. I know this is something that's near and dear to all of our hearts, whether it's operations, AI, customer shifts, expectations. Ultimately, it all comes back to people and leadership. How are you navigating change inside of your organization and teams? And what does leadership look like in this environment to you? I'll turn it over to Kinta to kick this one off.
Absolutely. I think that's a great question. What does it look like? It looks like getting in the weeds. Leadership, regardless of your level, we do not have the luxury of kind of just delegating, just focusing on strategy. I like to be in it with them. I think one of the advantages I would say that I have from a leadership perspective is that I actually did every function that I oversee with the exception of one. And so it just allows me to have a greater appreciation for what the team has to do to get the thing done, one. But I think in times like these, where I have to kind of be really in the mix with the team, it's just kind of like it's an additional kind of perspective that really rounds out the decisions that we have to make. I take great pride in empowering the team. Like you all are the experts. I'm just here to make sure that we're focused on the right things at the right time, and being able to have those conversations, being in the weeds is critically important. Everyone has something that they can bring to the table. Regardless of where you sit in the organization, I think being kind of in the weeds allows you to provide that level of clarity that's needed, right? In the times where just there's every area you look in, whatever rock you lift, there's a little bit of chaos just right there waiting for you, right? And being able to provide that level of clarity, being able to mind meld, have these brainstorming conversations together, I think is critically important right now. And that's kind of the way that I see leaders really leading right now.
Yeah, I love that. And I think the depth of experience in each of the areas that you lead gives you not just the expertise, but also the empathy, which I love.
Yes.
Over to you, Linda.
I couldn't agree more. I think as AI enters our warehouses, our buildings, becomes a part of our ecosystem, it's going to be very important to link the initiatives and the outcomes to productivity, KPIs, SLAs, and avoiding AI for AI's sake. It does need to be a part of our architecture. And to Kinta's point, the leadership and the culture, those good values are there. But building on them and making it safe for teammates to understand, experiment, and invest in this. Upskilling may actually have a real value now, and we can actually do that and bring teammates into this using these tools because it overcomes many barriers that existed previously. And I think the ethical side of it, the human-centric judgment, setting the guardrails will help us with bias, privacy, transparency, and really emphasize empathy. I do think it will help us build trust